Hi, in this tutorial we are going to learn how to create power sockets. Now usually in electrical building design you have normal sockets and you also have power sockets. Now as the name implies, the power sockets are used for heavy appliances while the normal sockets are used for lower capacity appliances like 5 amps sockets, 6 amp sockets. But when you want the heavy appliances like 15 amps and above, around that range, we make use of a power socket symbol. So in a previous tutorial we've learned how to create a normal socket. So here we're going to learn how to make a power socket. So to do it, just like the normal socket, I will start out with a rectangle. I will hit REC, enter, click anywhere on my screen, just drag it a little bit, then hit shift 2, that's for heart, then 150, 150. You can start with whatever measurement you feel is okay, but if you are drawing in mm and your building plan is in mm, I prefer to use 150 by 150. So once done, I will highlight it and explode it, X enter, then I will offset this by 75 mm, that's half of my width, then escape, hit A for an arc, then I will draw an arc around the edges, hit escape once done. Okay, then I'm going to draw a line from the center upwards. Make sure your auto is on, F8, draw a 100 mm line. Now it gets a little bit trickish. I will delete this line, delete this. Now I make use of construction lines a lot, so I will type XL, enter, V, enter. Just place the construction line in the middle, then draw a line from here to here just to get the middle of the middle. So another construction line, XL, enter, then V, enter. So by doing that, I've gotten the middle of the left side, so I can just highlight this line, move it, be careful, take it from the base over here, then hit escape. I like this newly created line and mirror it using the center line. So this has been done. Now I will offset this by 12.5 to the right and to the left. I'll do the same. Okay, this might be a little bit trickish, so I don't offset the construction line, so I'll delete this. Offset by 12.5. You don't need to type it again if that was your previous command. Then hit enter or escape. So now you need to be also careful. You click on your arc and extend to make sure all lines touch the arc. So the next thing is to trim. I'll trim carefully. Then I will delete the center line. The center lines. Delete, then this other one. Delete, then draw a line across. Another line again across. Another shorter way would have been I created one side fully, then now mirrored it. So AutoCAD has so many ways of achieving whatever you desire, so there is no one route. So I'll just draw an arc now, just a small arc. Do likewise the same thing here. So I'll hit escape. For educational purpose, I prefer always using the longer route, so I delete. Now you can look at your drawing a little bit. The same problem I encountered while making normal sockets. This looked too long, so I'll just offset by 50 mm, offset upwards, then trim. get rid of this. Now this looks way better, so I can create a new layer, power sockets. You can make use of blue if you like. So one thing you can just do is just join these lines, J enter once you highlight it. So place this on the power socket layer. So some people actually feel satisfied they can make use of this, but I personally usually like something a little bit more aesthetic. It doesn't really matter, so I'll just offset inwards by 5 mm, or that offsetted outwards. Just redo it, we'll delete that later on. Yeah, so just be careful, delete the outer arc. Then you can see we have a problem. This is not touching the arc it should be touching. So I've extended, then I will trim. Then now we can hatch. So to hatch, preferably let me just stick to power socket layer, H enter, click on solids. Yeah, so it's an easy ride. Okay, so you can see we have our power socket made out. I can highlight this, make it a block, P sockets 1, pick points, pick anywhere you feel is close to the middle, then we can start using this. So just copy from the base and position in your drawing. So this makes it really nice. The kitchen is going to have a lot of power sockets because you have a lot of appliances inside it. So one other thing is, let's rotate so that we can place somewhere else. Okay, mistakenly clicked circle, highlight again, CO enter. I'll just drop it here, then I would rotate, arrow enter. I'm going too fast. Arrow enter, then I can go 90 degrees. So let's position it here. You need to just be a little bit careful. Now you might have instances that you have a double power socket. So in those instances you just double your image, your object symbol. So this represents a double power socket. So let's look at the image generally. You can see the main essence of doing all this is to make sure you can see and read your object symbols on your XRF drawing easily. So you can see it's predominant and it's easy to read. If you want it a little bit bigger or predominant or less predominant, you can make use of the scale command and scale downwards or scale upwards depending on what you want to achieve. So that's it. Yeah.